Oh yeah. Late to my own party. Oh yeah. Whoa. Don't stop streaming now. Oh yeah. That's what happens when you fall asleep. Mm-hmm. All right. Anybody in here? I was off by what, 8 minutes? Dang it. Got no seat. Got nothing. But we're back in action. Oh yeah, here's a seat. Hell yeah. The garage is packed. The notification. Yeah, I fell asleep too. Oh well. Wake now. There we go. All right, so we got here's a from the truck series for Mr. Dave Akers. What was that? We got the number 1 Dodge Mopar, Team Mopar, with these things. Interested to see how this thing rolls. All right, so we got, this is also from Mr. Dave Akers. Yep, with fuses. For the next upcoming bounty hunter, he has clear speeder. He's rolling with metal on metal Chevy Nomad. Should be a good one. Rolling with the Firebird funny car from the Mega Graphic series. If you can't beat them, join them. Got the Dodge concept car, an orange one. Metal, metal. Pizza, pizza. Just begging to be taken out of the package and raced. Oh yeah, the Space Cowboys. And then we got, oh yeah, Pikes Peak Tacoma, faster than ever. This one looks to be blazing. Will it knock off Dirty Deeb's Dodge concept car? Quite possibly. And this might be my favorite of the Pikes Peak Tacomas right here. Love the paint job on this one. Very cool looking. What was that? All right, there you have it. Mr. Akers for the next Bounty Hunter Challenge and for the soon to be happening truck series. All right, and we got a box here. Should be one NASCAR car inside, I do believe. This is sent in by Prince. Not the artist formerly known as Prince. But where'd my blade go? Blade Runner. Let's see. Purple. Purple rain. All right. Couple incisions. There we go. And voila. Purple are not allowed. All right. Oh, yeah, the inevitable note. Let's see. All right, here we go. Dear Sub 4 RA, I watch your videos and I like the effort you put into this. I hope this car can compete well, and I hope for more greatness for your channel. I will watch my car compete. Sincerely, Prince5372. All right, let's see what we're rolling with here. P.O. Box 577976, Modesto, California 95357. Bounty and the Truck Series. True story. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Very well. Oh. There we go. This is the 35 car. Is this a Bodine one? This is made in China. This is a Revel. Big box for one car. I don't know. This could be a good one. Tabasco. Dude. Focus, brother. There you go. This could be a good one, guys. Will not be at Race Mountain, but he will join. There's a few cars for the next race. Undetermined, but man, I need to get this season done. The real NASCAR season is going to be done this weekend. Have a but Race Mountain qualifying coming up tomorrow. So if you haven't made your driver selection yet, do so. I like this car. It's a nice example of it right here. It's like no flea bites on it at all. Good old Pontiac. You can always tell a Pontiac by that grill right there. The old Grand Prix. Let's give it a little sneak preview. This doesn't roll very well on this table. I think this one could be pretty darn decent. Sent in by Prince. Purple Rain. Looking forward to racing this one, guys. Yeah, I figure it's one of the Bodines. Signature there on the hood. Or on the roof, excuse me. Because signing the hood wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Woo-wee! What am I supposed to pick? Pick your driver. Pick your driver. Did you already do that? I think you already did that. Thought you did that. Race Mountain. Yep. That is correct. Yeah, I think you did. I don't remember who you picked, though. but it's on there. It ain't going nowhere. All the cars are attempting to qualify. How many come out of this? I'm trying to think here. There's more than usual. I forget how many qualified, but there's more than usual. I want to say, because normally it's 36, but it is more for this race. I send you an award for a race next year doing Martinsville. Yes, I want to do Martinsville next season. I think I will be able to accomplish that too. A lot of changes coming for 2019 on the channel. I'm going to start doing a yoga channel live. Yeah, right. Now there's going to be a lot of changes for the better coming soon, with more details to follow. But we will finish up the YouTube Cup season. We'll finish up the NOS Racing Series season. We'll have a very abbreviated truck season, 2 or 3 races. And then on to 2019. Do Bristol with a short track and tight turn. I don't know. I don't know how much more I could shorten it, really, unless we did away with the 6-lane and used 3D bot makers start gate. I almost hate to race this thing, man. This thing is sick. And it's funny because on the send-in by Dave Akers, he and I live very close to each other, and I know the thrift store he got this at right here, and they have not this one. I think there's like 3 or 4 more of these truck series ones like this. Yeah, dirt track would be kind of cool. $6 from Vintage Thrift Store. Looking forward to this one. It's hard to find these real NASCAR series trucks. 1/64 scale diecast, which is why for the truck series I opened it up to any truck that has a number on it. I love Maximum Leeway. I love that car. Very cool. One of my favorite. Can't really call it a fantasy casting because it is based off of dirt track cars. So I always thought that would be a great series. This would be a cool series too. Pikes Peak Tacoma truck racing series, where you can't send in anything with the stock paint job. You have to custom paint job it. You sent, well, yes and no. You sent that Chevy 1500 one, which is a very similar to what they have right here, but kind of in a Hot Wheels, kind of like similar to what the Circle Tracker, I guess, would be. Oops. So like I said, the truck series for 2018 going to be very abbreviated. 2-3 races. Dodge Remington. Sweet. Send it on, man. We will race it. I have some World of Outlaw ones. The problem with those, for one, they're rubber tires, and I don't know how well they will roll. And 2, in typical World of Outlaw fashion, you have that fat tire. I'm trying to think of the side now. It's the passenger side. It's got the fat rear tire. and it will not fit into the track. Yeah, John, I think you sent that. I can't get to it right now, but I think you sent that Chevy. Is from the truck series that came out. I think it was last year now. That Chevy 1500. What number was it? It's like 100. It's weird. It's got some weird number like 101. Actually, I got this example right here. It was this one right here that you sent, the 1500 or something like that. Not this exact same one, but this style. Yeah, I thought it was the right side. Red Pill Racing in the hizzy. Hope I didn't chase everybody away. I happened to fall asleep. Oh, man, this is a good roller, too. Oh, shit. Come here. Oh, man, excuse me. Whoops. Thought that thing was going to go off the track. Red Pill Racing. If you guys got to see Ken Castillo's large charge that he sent in, that raced against the King of the Misfit champion and then went to Race Mountain and was the first and only car to beat that Mercury Cougar 50th anniversary on 3D Botmaker's track. Beat it in a race. Moving on over to Red Pill Racing to race some of his fastest stocks he has. So far come up on the short end of the stick on the sub 4 RA channel and 3D Botmaker. But you never know. I still got to do an unboxing on this too. I still have this sitting on the dang workbench. I noticed. Pete Manning. Yep, so we'll do, the way it'll work is we'll do Race Mountain qualifying. We'll post tomorrow. And then the segment racing will post on Sunday before the big finale for the Monster Cup series. And then I'm not exactly what day. The main event will actually be posting on 3D Botmaker's channel. The heavy, still the champ. Tacoma would be a pretty good one. I don't know if you can get this thing unless you use, but then you're putting weight on top of the truck. Ooh, cool. Looking forward to that on Sunday then. That could be a good one to take down the heavy. Maybe even a metal on metal Nomad. Or what about this guy right here? Dodge Concept. Yeah, that Ford Transit is a fast one. These guys, however, they're only good on a downhill. And realistically, they're not even good for that many races before all it takes is just a slight kink in one of those axles, and it happens very easy. But this is really the slowest of the funny cars, I'd say, is the Firebird one. Oops. Oh, crap. Let's knock that over. And we saw it in the very first buy-in. Dave Akers drew the funny car and looked like he had, yeah, let's start and let's give him the win now. Wasn't the case. Oh, yeah, those should do quite well. Clear speeder. Don't count this little booger out either. Lightweight. Aerodynamic, though. Not exactly the prettiest thing to look at, but it's got the speed. That's why they call it clear speeder. It's all in the name. Let's just grab a couple cars that are up here. I don't think the highway hauler would do very well on Race Mountain. I don't know. Never know. I don't think so. Too top, not necessarily too top heavy. Let's see here. What about this guy, the Mystery Machine? The Dagobah system. Too much like a boulder. You'd think that'd go good on Race Mountain, but don't think so. How about this guy? How about the V8 Vega? Got the plastic base. Nice looking car, though. Very cool. How about one of these guys? Studebaker. Awesome truck. Love it. And look at that. On the tailgate. Will it focus? $5 says heck no. Now, could you imagine one of these racing at Race Mountain? Talk about El Reco right away. Now, I'm no customizer by any means, but can you take this body and put it on a regular Olds 442 and it'll fit? Here's a car that yeah, the Olds 442 would fit in the start gate. What about this guy at Race Mountain? Metal. Maybe with the FTE wheel swap. Pretty good one on a straight quarter mile downhill. The inevitable Nissan Skyline First Edition. Maybe. Where'd you go? There you are. Plastic base. Not in underground. What about 2012 Mini Countryman Rally? With my favorite number on there, 27. Guaranteed for life. That Hot Wheels license plate and Mini Cooper. Too bad the lights weren't painted on the front. That would have been pretty dope. What about this Butte right here? 1970 Buick GSX. It's like a Michigan Wolverine color. The Heavy. Let's see. Oh no, I think John, you must be a UGA fan. 49 Dragmark. Tropical. Treats for Creeps. Is there any other team? There's Georgia Tech. There's Scarlet and Gray. So we must have the Ohio State. John Goodman. Goodman Motor Oil. I assume oil. Goodman Motor Oil. John Goodman. Scarlet. The John Goodman. Kylito Newt. You'll see Kylito Newt attempting to qualify for Race Mountain tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. See more action. Mercury Cougar Eliminator. The buy-in will be going down. Hope to start that next week. We have all the cars have been picked. So I want to get that going and get that done so I can send out the cars to whoever wins. This might be one of my favorite Hot Wheels of all time right here. Love the casting for starters. And the paint job on this just kicks some rear end. Kick some rear end. We have any predictions on who's going to win the buy-in? In case you're just joining us, here's the cards that were sent in for the next Bounty Hunter Challenge. By Dave Akers, we got the Chevy Nomad, metal on metal. Yeah, that's right. Metal on metal. Next up, the old if you can't beat them, join them approach. Dodge concept car. Metal metal. This is the first edition orange one. Syracuse. Or what is this? This rust? No. Not really. We'll go with Syracuse. Retarded and broke in the house. We are just going over, mostly just killing time. I fell asleep, missed my own party. I was late by 8 minutes. Going over what Dave Akers has sent in for the next Bounty Hunter Challenge. The metal on metal Chevy Nomad. If you can't beat them, join them. Dodge concept car, metal metal. Syracuse version, looking down, take down old family member Baby Ruth. The Firebird funny car. Metal metal, he's going. Dave's out to conquer this one. We got Clear Speeder. Yeah, if you haven't taken a look at on Instagram, Retarded and Broke. clear speeder. At the track he is assembling. Pretty darn impressive. And the last entry for Dave Akers in the next Bounty Hunter Challenge, the Pikes Peak Tacoma Faster Than Evers. This is one sick looking truck. I'm trying to figure out what is that piece of metal in there. Yeah, this Pikes Peak Tacoma is sick. Almost hate to take it out of the package. I used to like when Mattel would put the Faster Than Ever like that on the card. And then for it'll be abbreviated in 2018, 2 or 3 races. It might just be one race. I'm not sure. We'll see. But 2019 will come back strong. For the truck series, Dave Akers has sent in Team Mopar with the inevitable fuses for domestic and import cars. So you can put these on your Ferraris, or you can put them on your Chevy Citations, apparently. Yeah, it looks very cool. Yes, you do. And with the truck series, because let's be honest, these are not exactly easy to come by. The 1/64 scale NASCAR truck cars. I have any truck you send in, as long as it has a number, will qualify and fit on the 6-lane raceway, or fit in either the 6-lane raceway or 3D Botmaker start gate. Can race. Is this one hard to find? I've never seen it before. But man, Mr. Dave Akers went hard at this, let me tell you. Those 5 entries right there. And then we got a new player in the YouTube Cup Series, Prince. I sent in this 35 Tabasco Pontiac Grand Prix, which my speculation, this thing is like gem mint too. The Dodge, I don't know. I don't know if these are hard to get. Dave Akers lives not too far from me, and I know exactly, I've seen these before at the thrift store he got it from. I thought I saw them on eBay. There's probably like another 3 or 4 I think he still has there, but I'm not sure if he still has them or not. And that was the price he had on them, I'm pretty sure, $6. But this was the coolest one, I thought, by far. And then leave it to Mr. Dave Akers, salvage, to swoop in and grab, of course, the Mopar. It's one of these, I almost hate to open it and race it. I don't mind opening it, but guaranteed to get flea bites for sure. Yeah, I think this one will be pretty decent. Which the YouTube Cup is turning into it's turned out to be a very competitive series. Whether it's been stock or custom. Because we're up to really pretty close to 70 cars in the YouTube Cup Series. That is a lot of qualifying, let me tell you. We're up to about 70 cars, and I would say, let's see, top of my head, I want to say there's probably 10 of them, 10 to 12 of them that, is that about right? Yeah, I'd say about 12 of them or so. Yeah, I know, 70, that's what I'm saying. Holy crap. Yeah, there's probably about 10, 12 of them that are custom. Most of them being custom paint and weight added and whatnot. Like Nick Beavers and Michael's Diecast Garage and Racing. All of Nick Devers, and then for Michael's Diecast Garage and Racing, both of the Dales and Hutch Strickland, and who else? My son Jimmy Johnson and Mark Martin on his team are stock. But the two Dales, the Hutch Strickland, and who's the other one? Dang it, can't think of it right now. But those all have weight added to them as well. And then Nick Devers cars, not all of them. He has a bunch of entries now. But the ones he originally started off with, and Wendell Scott has a new ride starting with Race Mountain. Not a new ride, just a new car paint job. Yeah, I got to do the mini monster truck race. Got to do King of the Misfit Monster Jam 164 scale racing. Still got to do that. I need this to be my full-time job. That would be sick. Bullet McQueen. Bullet McQueen actually has rubber tires, believe it or not. That was sent in by Ghost Jerker. That was a semi-custom. I know he kind of did a quick paint job on that one to get it in time. Almost won Daytona. Got beat by Cooter McGavin, owned by his son Manny from Manny Petty Racing. And then went on to sweep Daytona in dramatic fashion. Yeah, he has been extremely consistent in the YouTube Cup series. Wish I could get to those cars right now, but that is no bueno. Truex is going to win. Wait, Truex is going to win the YouTube Cup at Race Mountain. Is that the prediction? Prediction for Homestead from Kylito. Prediction for Race Mountain for John Mueller. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is who you picked, I believe. That's right. Ten car. Johnny Benson. Pontiac. Yeah, you can't go wrong with any prediction, really. I wouldn't think. So we got Harvick. Harvick, Truex, Kyle. Is there a fourth car in it? Or is it just three? Just three, isn't it? Oh, Logano too. Anybody but Logano. Don't care for him. And what do we know already for next season in terms of who is racing in what rides? That's right. 78 is being dissolved, right? The 78 and who was his? Then you have a teammate. Who's his teammate? How many cautions? Yeah. How many cautions will there be in the green white checkered? Kurt Busch has all been but confirmed for the one car. Interesting. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so Kurt will be out of the 41 and into the one. You guys got to help me out here because I'm so far out of it, out of the teams. Um, so where's McMurray going? Truex has no teammate. All right, where's McMurray going then? Or is he not going anywhere? Doesn't have a ride yet. Ooh. All right, so Kurt Busch to the one car, and who is teammates with the one? Kyle Larson. All right. All right, so McMurray no ride. Is Matt Kenseth still in the six, or is who was it? Was it isn't it the six? Because what he split time with or replaced? Did he replace Trevor Bayne? The six for Homestead Bayne. So have they been switching back and forth all season, or at least not all season? I shouldn't say. When Kenseth came back, what was it in the summer? Have they been kind of going back and forth in the six? Hmm. My brother's going to field the car next year. Who's racing in their car right now? Are they still running the 21? Where's isn't Newman going somewhere? Isn't he out of whatever he's in now, the 31? Ah, that's right. Paul Menard's in the 21. That's right. I forgot he left the um, Newman will be in the 6 car. Oh, great. So, where is Bain and Kenseth going then? Kylito New up to date and all the NASCAR silliness. Newman's in the 6 car. Bain unknown. Kenseth probably back to retirement. I don't get that. How has he run? I be honest, I haven't seen hardly anything the last 3 or 4 months of NASCAR, so I don't even know how he's running in the 6 car. I don't understand how he just. I don't get it. I don't get it. It has changed so much, man. No reason why Kansas should not have a full-time team and a top caliber team. Doesn't make any sense. What about now? Jimmy Johnson has not won a race this year, has he? And who will his sponsor be next season? Home Depot? Boy, that 48 car is he done? Does he need a crew chief switch? Is this something that's going to help them get back to what they were? Or they just, I know, oh, that's a whole nother thing. We have Jimmy Johnson. We got who's taken or who took over for Casey Kane this year? EMAC full time in 2019 and 2020. What about Suarez? He gets kicked out of the 19. He get a ride, or is he done? 58 race winless streak. That's friggin' nuts. Friggin' nuts. Goldie Hawn. Kurt's replacement in the 41. I'll have to catch you back up with everything at Daytona. Maybe tune in this weekend since the Rams are playing on Monday night in LA where the game should have been in the first place. Show the car. This one? These one? That looks crazy, that green on the Tabasco. Hemrick. That's a good look of it. Let it clip my fingernails for Oop, missed back here. Dre. The Mountain Dew, I need one. My throat is kind of parched right now. I need my Mountain Dew. Kylito Newt will have a new look soon. Woo. Yep, so 2019 will hopefully go along a lot smoother. I will only be doing, I'm not going to say only, as in that's all I'm going to run, but the YouTube Cup will start at Daytona and just run with that series. We'll only run with one series. And then after that's over, maybe halfway through 2019, then we'll run the NOS Racing Series. and run these on a much more consistent basis. Yeah, but this is should be the Mountain Dew card, but it's just a 19. Casey Atwood. The Mountain Dew Cane can. Nice. Casey Kane is retired. Speaking of Casey Kane, Casey Kane, here's the 21 car. Yeah, it's crappy he had to go out on those terms. Ooh. This would be a good NOS developmental driver right here. Whoa, almost dropped it. The 05. Maybe I'll just change the NOS Racing Series to developmental drivers only. Like Guillotine and Junior Swolf. What is this? Look at this crap. 81 car. What is this supposed to be? Square D? All right, let's see. What's this? Daytona. Kenny Wallace's old car. Yeah, but it wasn't even this. It's like they... Crap, dropped it. This is a Ford. That red base. Maybe could have been Jeremy Mayfield. They customized it into that. All right, so John poses the question: Daytona, Bristol, Martinsville, Indy, Talladega, Homestead, or Las Vegas. Maybe Watkins Glen for tracks next year. All right, so we'll have obviously Daytona for sure, and that should have a new look to it again this year. Hopefully with a lot less El Recos. And we'll obviously have Bristol. Bristol will maintain the same. I'd like to bring in Martinsville and perhaps Indy as well. Talladega, yes. Homestead, maybe. Las Vegas, Watkins Glen, not likely. But there will be one, possibly two. I guess you call them fantasy NASCAR tracks that I'm going to make up. That will be added to the list next season, as well as perhaps Dover. We could see a Dover track next year. So the amount of races will go up for next year. I'd like to get them out every... honestly, every week is just not possible. So I'd like to keep it at least maybe every 2 weeks. 3 at the most. Really don't want to go more than that. I don't want to once a month. Really I could. But as I have definitely found out with the amount of views on this channel has drastically went down since the NASCAR has been kind of off of here. I don't want to go that long in between races. The old Rock, man. That was a great track. So Daytona, for sure. And Bristol. I really need to work. I was not happy with. I was much more happy in season 1, and I changed the track in season 2 of you can tell when I get tired of can't think of the dang name of the track. I'm drawing a blank, guys. Yeah, the Rock was a great track. Darlington. Jeez, why can't I think of that? Yeah, that'd be great if they could go back to the Rock, but I think that thing is, I don't know, they still use it or is completely abandoned now. I was not happy with the way the cars race on the newly designed, because it really needed to be redesigned because the track I had, there was just too long of a straight for Darlington. So I revamped it this year and was not happy with the results. It made for some exciting finishes and unpredictable winners, but just not happy with it in general. So I still want to do Darlington. So that's Daytona, Bristol. Still want to do Darlington, Martinsville, Talladega, and some sort of road course, whether we go back to Race Mountain or something else. And then 1, potentially 2 new fantasy tracks that I'm going to come up with. And maybe Miami. If we do Indy, it'll be run on the same exact track layout. Actually racing on the bricks. Of course, on the on the orange track on top of the bricks, it'll be that same exact track if we do Indy this year. You go back and watch the Bounty Hunter series. Yeah, that was an entertaining series with just running stocks. Who can send in the fastest stocks? And Mr. Dirty D came away with a good payout on that one. We'll be running that. I think we're up to, I don't know how many cars. That's the one where everybody sends in $1, and then whoever wins gets the whole shebang. So we're looking at, I don't know, maybe say a minimum of 8 to 10 different new track, or 8 to 10 different tracks next year. Shouldn't say new. Obviously, it won't be all of them. Request for fantasy, have a turn going downhill like Road Atlanta. Not too familiar with that course. I'll have to YouTube it. Right now, the coolest fantasy tracks I have seen in terms of diecast racing, obviously 3D Botmakers Race Mountain, and the soon to be opened up Cali Motor Speedway from Guitarded and Broke. Those guys have done amazing, amazing, amazing jobs with their tracks. And not only that, it's not even just the track, it's everything else that goes into it. The HO scale stuff, the characters, the trees, uh, scenery, all that good stuff. I believe Hot Wheel Racer Mike has one as well. Just so many cool diecast channels. Sometimes it's almost hard to keep up with everything. Makes me forget half of the stuff I'm even trying to do. I tell you what, YouTube, you guys really, really, really need to make a category for us, or at least a hobby category, something like that. I mean, it's got to be something. Yeah, Diecast Racer X. I would. I'd never leave that basement. Trying to think if they ever raced more than just two cars at a time on that channel, on their tracks. Obviously, the ghost track would be kind of pointless, but some of the other ones, yes, it should be. I agree with that completely. It definitely should be its own category. Start posting videos on my diecast. Cool. I'm constantly getting new ones anyway. Yep. I have all but hit the brakes on buying cars. I'm relying on you guys now with the Bounty Hunter Challenge. And then the mail-ins. That's my collection now. What you guys send in the race. I'm all but done buying new stuff, even as cool as I think it is. I have bought way, 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 way less. Not even close in 2018 compared to any of the last 4 or so years. There's a pretty cool one. You guys remember when they had Hot Wheels put in these atomics? Sick Impala here. There are atomics. Look at this. That's what drives me crazy. Can you see this with the atomics? Look at that. Mike James, where are you, man? Look at that. 2 Phillips screws right there. Why can't they do that with these guys? Look at this right here. A 1 and a 2 on this little booger right here. I don't mind using a smaller screwdriver. No problemo. Why can't you do that on? This one's really cool too. I like this one. Don't get it. Maybe At extra Tacomas on eBay? No. Not that I'm aware of. Pretty sure he doesn't. He's probably trying to buy extras from eBay more than anything. Whoa. Hitting the camera and everything. Yeah, I swear, what Halloween was 2 weeks ago? Right? Going out, t-shirt and shorts, trick-or-treating. And now, yeah, I know some of you guys will laugh, but keep in mind I do live in California, but whew, waking up, going to work in the morning, and even right now it's pretty cold in the garage. It was just a little over 30 a couple days ago. Was it Sunday morning? All right, guys, don't forget we're going to have qualifying coming up tomorrow for the Race Mountain for YouTube Cup. And then look for the segment racing to post on Sunday on the Sub 4 RA channel. And then not sure exactly when after that, but the main event will be broadcast on 3D Botmaker's channel. That should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. That'll be the kickoff of the second half of the season. Three Musketeers Racing. Will there be a turkey run? Nope, I already picked up my turkey. I doubt I'll have any time for, especially when I am a prospective juror for juror duty next week, on top of everything else going on next week. I tell you what. I tell you what, man. This is kind of a cool one right here. Carved tomorrow. Whoa. Easy there, big fella. There we go. Look back at this car in 20 years and kind of laugh at it. I did do a Christmas race last year with all the Christmas colors. It was red, green, silver, and gold. What's going on, Gamer Amaze Boy? Green, red, silver, gold, and blue, and whatever other color. White, maybe? I'm dreaming. I couldn't even tell you who won that one because I don't remember. All I know is I did it. I did it in the driveway. Bring the bit here. I did it in the driveway. I don't know, it was like a week before Christmas, and it was flipping cold. This is a pretty sick one right here. I like this one. Let's see. Let's grab a couple more before we roll out of here. Nope, not that one. Felipe Johnson looking to qualify. There's Felipe Johnson. I have no idea who, whoa. Hello. Dang, this car's pretty fast. Racing Champions? Pop Weaver? Not to be confused with Pop Warner. Pretty cool car. Couldn't tell you who drove it, though. I don't know. I did it with my cars last year, so I don't know. Maybe it's something we do this year. The winner could win a pumpkin. What's this one? Oh, man. Look at this. There's another car tomorrow. Jeff Gordon. I've never heard of that popcorn either. Like some generic brand you get at like Dollar Tree or something. Swollen. Casey Kane cars. I don't know if I have enough for Kane. Probably have enough for Dale Sr., Dale Jr. Maybe Gordon. The 43 car only, no matter, doesn't matter who drove it. Mountain Dew check. I need mine. This is as close as I'm going to do right now. Yeah, as soon as I get back in the house, for sure. Let's see. This is kind of a cool car here. Casey Mears Geico. Got to be a somewhat recent car. See, look at that. Look at that. 2 Phillips screws right here. Sanchi. Not all of them are like that, though. I don't believe. Yeah, see, these the rivets here in these winter circle. Where's this action? extra Christmas money. Yeah. And I'd get a cars. Woohoo! Yay for me! Rivets. Geico. Casey mirrors. Chevrolet SS. Next year, wheel swaps will be allowed. Low battery. Oh, great. Wheel swaps will be allowed. In the YouTube Cup. Oh, man. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Ho, 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 ho. All right. Red Devil Enamels. Tommy Houston. Hot Wheels accent gone wrong right here. Let's see how this is healed. Rip my thumb up. Literally ripped the skin right off of it when I was pulling up a Hot Wheel case. Caught the corner of storage bin and literally just ripped the skin right off. And it was stuck further up on my thumb. Right there. Ugh, disgusting. Yeah, I think this one sits too low. I don't know. Might be alright. Ew, gross. Get it away from me. That's disgusting. Ooh, yeah, disgusting. Space Cowboys. Low battery, what's it at? Oh crap, 7%. Yeah, it is low. As always, yeah, I'll get on there for like 20 minutes. I don't know. We're at an hour and 23 minutes. Hopefully it didn't scare anybody off when I was late to my own party. 3-minute window went to 8 minutes, unfortunately. Is what it is. Let's see, we can just, let's take my thumb on the damn thing. Down to 5% now. Phone is going to croak. There's old Jimmy Spencer making a racket. Yeah, I gotta go too. My phone's about ready to die. Look at the Grinch, Jimmy Spencer. All right, John, thanks for showing up, man. Very cool Kmart car here. The Grinch. Never seen this one before. Jimmy Spencer. All right, guys, I got to get inside, get my Mountain Dew. We'll see everybody at qualifying for Race Mountain tomorrow. Peace. I haven't said that at the end of the video in a while. All right, guys, we'll see you at the next one. Yeah, it's more like it.